Chipotle is opening its first location down in Mexico. A new TikTok trend causes an international shortage of pistachios. And a Texas school district bans the Virginia state flag over a naked breast. These are the weird stories on Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast recorded inside a closet. Here we go. Chipotle is opening its first restaurant south of the border. That's right, Chipotle Mexican Grill is actually coming to Mexico, which must be thrilling to Mexico. You would think that Mexico would be excited to finally get a taste of some real, authentic Mexican food from Chipotle, right? After all, they were thrilled about Taco Bell opening up down there. It lasted, 2 years? Disaster. How do you spell disaster, guys? Look, I don't have a crystal ball, and I'm not that guy, Nostradamus, so I don't really tell the future, but something tells me this ain't going to work. It says here, Chipotle, the California-based chain, announced Monday it's planning to open a restaurant in Mexico early next year, its first location south of the border in its entire 30-year history. Chipotle is partnering up with Alsea in Mexico City, which is a company that operates Domino's, Starbucks, Burger King, Chili's, and other brands in South America and Europe. They plan to explore additional expansions in Mexico and other locations in the region. Yeah, this seems like a smart business model, opening up a Chipotle in Mexico. Hey, let's sell our goods in a place that makes the same goods 10 times better for 20 times cheaper. Who's the CEO of this joint? How do you get a CEO gig? I thought it was a very coveted position, getting a CEO gig, because you get those $1 million bonuses and whatnot. But obviously, it's not too difficult. They hired a pendejo like this. Genius. I mean, all you got to do is look into this slightly and you'll see this is a terrible idea. Do you recall what happened when Domino's tried to sell pizza in Italy? Yeah, there you go. And I already mentioned it. Taco Bell already tried this. It's not working. Who's going to walk into a Chipotle down in Mexico when you can get the greatest muleta in the world on any street corner from some old Mexican lady with her little cart? I've been down to Mexico City a couple of times. The food is tremendous. I would never order from a chain restaurant down there from America. Are you okay? And what do you think, the locals are gonna? Is that what you're thinking? I don't think your locals can afford Chipotle down there. I'm so sorry to say this. Now, they got a guy in this story named Nate Lawton. He's Chipotle's chief business development officer. This guy gets paid a lot of money for acting like a dummy. He said the company's confident that its menu will resonate with Mexican diners. Hey, Nate, have you ever been to Mexico? You might want to visit Mexico before you make a statement like this. You might want to have some real authentic Mexican food before you say ignorant things like this and do ignorant things like plan on opening up a Chipotle down in Mexico. What are you going to do for a follow-up? Open up a Chipotle down in the Mariana Trench? We got to expand. It's all about expanding. That's a problem with these corporations. All they care about is expanding. They ruin everything by expanding. Got to always expand. They never have enough. Never have enough money. It's just never enough. Greed. Look what it does. There's a quote here from this guy, Nate. Let's read it because I know it's going to be dumb and funny. Nate says, Mexico's familiarity with our ingredients and affinity for fresh food make it an attractive growth market for our company. Can you imagine telling the press things like this with a straight face? How do you go home and your wife doesn't laugh at you, Nate? That's what I want to know. Well, she's just happy. She can get her nails done every week. She's chilling. This article says, but at least one U.S.-based Mexican chain has struggled to make it in Mexico. Taco Bell opened a few outlets in Mexico City in 1992, but they closed within 2 years. The brand opened another store in Monterrey in 2007, which also didn't last 2 years. Wow, who would have thought? I mean, a child could have advised you correctly against such business decisions. It's not rocket science, guys. It's just not. The article ends on some stats related to Chipotle. Are you curious? Chipotle was founded in Denver in 1993. I had no idea it was from Denver. 3,700 restaurants and plans on opening over 300 more this year. Well, good luck with that and the tariffs and the cost of avocados and tomatoes, but okay. I don't eat at Chipotle. I haven't eaten at Chipotle in ever since I moved out to Los Angeles. Because I'm not even in Mexico. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm surrounded with so much great Mexican food. I don't even step into Chipotle in LA because it's twice as expensive and it's not as good. And I'm in Los Angeles. Just, yeah, I mean, that should tell you right there that going further south, that's no bueno.
Yeah, boy.
When I took you out, you know what I was all about, and when I did, I wanted you to hear weird news. A new TikTok trend causes a shortage of pistachios. Pistachios? We don't need any stinking pistachios. There's a TikTok trend and it's leading to a shortage of pistachios. Now, being someone that has a severe nut allergy, I could care less. But maybe you enjoy pistachios. I don't know why you would. They look disgusting. Oh, pistachio ice cream. Who's eating that? Oh, pistachio. Oh. That's not so much the point. The point is TikTok, once again, ruining things for everyone. This promotion on TikTok has been very powerful, and it has influenced a vast agricultural economy in the U.S. and Iran. And it all comes down to this chocolate bar stuffed with a creamy green pistachio filling that has become incredibly popular after a series of video clips that were shared on TikTok. The product is actually called Dubai chocolate. Have you heard of this? And the videos have been viewed hundreds of millions of times. And the result of this has been an international shortage of the vital ingredient in Dubai chocolate, which is pistachio kernels. These are largely grown in either the U.S. or Iran. I had no idea. The U.S. grows a lot of pistachios, apparently. In a year, the prices have surged from $7 a pound for pistachios to $10 a pound. That is according to Nut Trader Giles Hacking. Nut Trader. What do you do for work? Yeah, I'm a nut trader, baby. That's right. I know everything about nuts, nut prices, where to get the nuts, where to grow the nuts. I'm all about nuts. This nut has already becoming scarce, the pistachio, due to last year's poor harvest in the U.S. Oh, did you know that? And now there's probably going to be some tariffs on the nut. Although if there's a high nut tariff, then we'll just have to keep our pistachios here, the few that we have. Because you know who pays the tariffs? The importer pays the tariffs. And so if you're going to pay more for these pistachios, which aren't really, they don't seem like one of the better nuts anyways, you know. Just from level of popularity, I'm guessing pistachio is pretty low on the nut list. So you're just going to eat the nuts that grow in your area, I'd imagine, rather than spend more on some U.S. pistachios. The U.S. is the leading exporter of pistachios in the world. And apparently they have high-quality nuts. All right, back to this Dubai chocolate. They have a description of it. Oh, there's a photo, too. It looks disgusting. This thing here is made of milk chocolate and this pistachio cream filling. That's the big... It's not the chocolate itself that's made in Dubai. It's this pistachio cream filling they're sticking in it, and then they're calling it Dubai chocolate. That's funny, because I thought a Dubai chocolate was when a wealthy oil sultan did number 2 on the floor of his palace and made his servants pick it up. But then there's this, so... Now, the Dubai chocolate's getting very popular. Other chocolate makers, such as Laderac and Lindt, quickly created their own pistachio chocolate products as well. Lindt is the only company I'm familiar with here. Lindt. They put the T after the D. I never understood that. And I was always challenged with how to pronounce it. I've always been like, is it Lindt or just Lind? Is it Lindt? Is the T stronger than the D? Is it a straight D? Or do you pronounce both the D and the T? Lindt. It always threw me for a loop, guys. And I'm not thrown very easily, as you know. Anyways, all because of TikTok, this Dubai chocolate is very difficult to find. Some stores are reportedly rationing the number of bars sold at one time. This is testament either to the power of TikTok influencers or the more established appeal of tasty chocolate. I'll tell you right now, you can have your Dubai chocolate. I'm never going to try this. I'm just going to stick to my old favorite, 100 grand bars, baby, all the way. 100 grand. What a lovely combination of milk chocolate, caramel, and Krispies. It's such an outstanding candy bar. Underrated. I'm worried that it's going to go extinct. Although maybe I can help make the 100 gram bar have a comeback by making my own TikTok video for my 1,200 TikTok followers.
The spirit of innovation is deeply ingrained in America, and Google is helping Americans innovate in ways both big and small. The Department of Defense is working with Google to help secure America's digital defense systems, from establishing cloud-based zero-trust solutions to deploying the latest AI technology. This is a new era of American innovation. Find out more at g.co/American innovation.
A Texas school district bans the Virginia state flag over a naked breast. Virginia's state flag and seal depicts the Roman goddess Virtus standing over a slain tyrant. Her drooping toga exposes her left breast. This image and the flag have been banned from younger students in a Texas school district because it's naughty. You must think of the children. The poor children. What are these boys going to do if they find a drawing of a breast assist? Oh my goodness, they might even touch themselves to death. To the drawing. Maybe worse. Maybe they'll worship the devil. Or maybe they'll want boobies of their own someday. And while they're at it, they should hit the libraries, because there's some books there and nasty, nasty magazines. There's nasty magazines like National Geographic that has images of pre-literate tribes in the Amazon, and you can see a full-on breast assist in there as well. Heaven forbid they find those, and then they're spending all day long wanking. We can't have such things. We need productive Texas children. But don't worry, guys. They're getting rid of this state flag from Virginia, this thirst trap of a flag. At least at this particular school district, which is near Houston, the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District took action against this image late last year. How do you take action against an image, I'd like to know? Are they suing the artist? They removed a section about Virginia from their online learning platform. They're just removing Virginia. So in this school district, the kids are learning about the 49 states because there's a boob on the flag. Oh, man, hilarious. You can't even make this up. I mean, it's like real life. Okay, there's a group here called the Texas Freedom to Read Project. This group opposes censorship and book bans in the state of Texas. They said this had, quote, unlocked a new level of dystopian book banning and censorship hell in Texas. Particularly concerning to the group is that the students can no longer learn about the state of Virginia on their online research database. Well, on the bright side, that's one less state capital they have to memorize. Yeah, which it's challenging remembering 50 state capitals. I struggled with it. Now, this Virginia flag has a history. Battles over the flag and the seal date back to 1776, when the Commonwealth of Virginia wanted to appear strong during the War of Independence over British rule and hit on the image of Virtus. Virtus is this goddess wielding a sword and a spear, and the inscription Sic Semper Tyrannis, or thus always to tyrants, next to a body and a fallen crown. Now, at the time, 1776, the tyrant on this flag was taken as a symbol of England's King George III, and our country was fighting for our independence. And so it's a pretty cool image. You're probably wondering, what about the bare breast, Jonesy? You didn't mention the bare breast. Well, in 1901, Virginia officials ordered that the depiction of this bared breast be included to show clearly that the figure of Virtus was a female warrior goddess. So that's where we get the bared breast, little drawing, you know. In 2010, there were debates over Virtus's nipple on the flag. Many conservatives asking for censorship of the image, as they're currently exercising in Texas, apparently. It's funny. Although the Confederate flag is flying very proudly all over Texas. I don't know if you've been, but you'll see it. Whenever I go to Dallas, I'm like, oh, there it is again. Great. That's nice. You gotta love Texas, right? Conceal boobs, not guns. That should be their motto.
Right now at the Home Depot, shop Spring Black Friday savings up to 35% off select appliances plus free delivery from top brands like Samsung. Get tech you can trust to simplify your daily routines. From all-in-one washer dryers to smart refrigerators with Family Hub. Upgrade your kitchen and laundry with trusted technology from Samsung, ranked #1 in customer satisfaction. Get Spring Black Friday appliance savings and free delivery now at the Home Depot. Visit jdpower.com/awards for more details. Free delivery on appliance purchases of $396 or more. Offer valid April 3rd through April 23rd. U.S. only. See store online for details.
Hey, my friends, my loyal listeners, thank you. My weird family, appreciate you. Thanks to everyone who sent me articles. If you have something that you think is appropriate for the podcast, please don't hesitate to email me. It's funnyjones@gmail.com. You can also slide into my DMs on Instagram at funnyjones. That's right, at funnyjones. That's another way that you can do it. If you'd like to support the show, tell a friend about Weird AF News. Why don't you do that? Tell your boss. Tell a coworker, tell your enemies, tell your exes, tell people that predominantly speak English, I recommend, because the podcast is in English. Maybe one day it'll be in another language. That'd be pretty cool. I'd first have to learn another language, though, which I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, because you can't teach an old dog new tricks, as they say. My Spanish is, más o menos, I'd say. Or is it así? It's one of those things. I'm trying to say so-so is what I'm trying to say. And the fact that I don't know how to say it should let you know I'm not doing so good in the Spanish department. Okay. Entonces, if you would like to supporto the podcasto, please go to weirdafnews.com, where you can buy me a coffee or join the Patreon. Wouldn't you like to join the Patreon? That's right. Get access to extra weird content that I put in there every week, nearly every day. Past couple of weeks, I put something in there almost every day. So I've been making it a very enjoyable and entertaining place to be. So appreciate shout out to all my patrons out there. Anyways, shout out to you as well. Be cool. Stay in school, kids. Say no to cigarettes.